Hello and welcome to episode 38 of They Call Us Journeymen here on YouTube. Ashton United today, both teams in and around the playoffs, clinging on for dear life really. 5 games to go, hopefully this should be the last episode before the playoff games this weekend. We've been in patchy form, we're not losing but we're not winning many either, but you never know. And today will really prove if we're good enough to get in these playoffs. Let's see how we get on. So a few things to tidy up just before we get into things. What's happened then? So yeah, Ashton United is next, 6th versus 7th. So as you can see, we're level on points with Blythe. They're really the only team challenging. We win this one and we've got Whitby next. So hopefully that could be a big plus for us. What's been happening since? I think you saw Braintree, was it last? Which was a 1-1 draw. We've only played one game since then, which was Kettering. And that was a 2-2 draw, and they equalised in the 83rd minute. So, yeah, that were a bit disappointing. In other news, I've been offered a new contract, so fortunately, for a change, instead of getting sacked, I've been offered a new contract. £800 a week until 2025, so that's a good thing. Clearly, they're quite happy with what is happening at the moment. We're just going to go through this. So, we are in strong form. Despite drawing his last 2 games, they're inconsistent. Really, it's looking like we're going to have to be part of the preliminary playoff, which is not. It's not too bad, but you know, I'd rather not play in it. But if we've got to do it, we've got to do it. Obviously, you know how good my record is in playoffs. You've seen that. If you have been watching the series, you've seen that. I think we've lost 2 now. Is it? Hopefully, it's going to be 3rd time lucky. We are just going to be a bit more cautious here. But the team for today is going to be Winterbottom in goal, a back 4 of Connolly. The returning Will Evans after suspension with Ray in central of defence. Kenyon at left back, Wolf and Cornet in the middle, Regbar on the left. Mooney is on the left-hand side because Bernard Mensah seems to have fell off an absolute cliff. He's not been very good at all. I mean, let's have a look at his form, if we can have a look at his form. How do I look at his form? There we go. He's not done anything for absolutely ages. And I think he was like a 2.5 star, 3-star player. And he's dropped down to just 2 now, so I think that's going to be the end of him, really. We'll just bring him on for a bit of pace, should we need to. Obviously, Medina and Burrell up front who've been, as you can see, doing bits. So we will start this game optimistically and hopefully take a big step towards securing his place in the playoffs. That's the main thing, really. We've got to be getting in those playoffs, and then really we weren't expected, were we? Let's be fair. We weren't expected to win these playoffs. We weren't expected to even be in them, but you know. We are in and around it. We've come in when they were 21st. And really, if we're honest with ourselves, they've got a team that were capable of being up there. There's certainly no doubt in that. They've got a team that were capable of being in that position, and we've just sort of managed to get them together. Medine's taking the free kicks, so I can't believe I haven't changed that. And now, Ashton United have got a bit of a break on. But fortunately, they don't seem to be really pushing on here as the sun comes out here in Sheffield. But Medine wins that. Gary Medine! Oh, he went for the bottom right-hand corner. Keeper's done well to make the save. Blythe's gone 1-0 down. And now it's Isaiah Cornet with the corner. Medine nods down to Ray, and Ray strikes just over, but it's a positive start from the Robins at Ashton United. This is looking... Scouting for goals, I've got a chance to gain title. Ashton United with the corner, with the free kick, and it's headed over. Just adjust this laptop, which might be more than helpful. Blythe have got an equaliser. Medine now. Medine back to Connolly. Connolly whips in. Burrell, how on earth? He's offside anyway. But we are creating chances, it must be said. they're uninterested. That might be a good time for us to show a bit of passion, which has only frustrated a couple of our lads. So that weren't the same talk, were it? But we're certainly in this. We could just do a goal that really our players deserve. We've probably had 2 clear-cut chances there, but not took either of them. Kenyon now. Kenyon whips in. Oh, and Regpar gets his head to it, but it goes just over. And Dan Mooney's having a poor game on the left-hand side. That's disappointing. As we go into the dressing room at half-time, I think it's got to be a keep going out of there, but I need Dan Mooney. You have got the ability, pal. Show me. I'm tempted to go a bit more positive because we clearly look the better side here. And I don't want to be too conservative. We'll probably give it 10 minutes, see where we are, and then we'll make the changes if we need to. Medine wins a flick onto Burrell, and Burrell takes it early. These two have struck up a partnership, which we know would happen when we sign him. And Medine taking the free kick again. Whips in. It's headed away. Medine will try to get there, but can't. However, he's won it at the second time of asking. No, he hasn't. As they smash clear downfield, but Kenyon plays it into Ray Nice, and Ray switches it across to Regbar. Regbar now, chance to win at the defender, doesn't. Burrell! Oh, and Burrell, he's had a couple of good chances today. Not taking either of them. And there is an argument now. I think we are going to make changes on 60 minutes. And Dan Mooney will be coming off. Unless Regbar striding into midfield over halfway. Gary Medine plays a lovely little ball through to Burrell. Roman Burrell, oh, strikes it well. Keeper palms away. And that will be the cue for changes to be made. So it will be Dan Mooney coming off for Mensah. Medine's playing well, so I don't particularly want to take him off. So we'll just do that for the moment. And we've got another free kick. It's going to be Medine to whip in. Medine whips it in right footed. Will Evans wins the flick, and Regbar, and Ali Regbar scores the goal. Medine crossed into Will Evans, which is fair enough really. It's a good header from the centre half. Regbar times his run to perfection. Goalkeeper really moves out of the way of it. But that is a big, big goal in terms of the playoff picture. Nah. Nothing daft, and that might just be the time, if we survive this highlight, to take Roman Burrell off and bring Nick Green on. But they've got a header on goal. Fortunately, excuse me, it goes over, and Roman Burrell will now come off for Nick Green, who will come on to partner Gary Medine. They are going to have to come at us at some point. They are the home side. They should be in the ascendancy now. Barrow's equalised at home to scouting for goals as we tick into the last 10 minutes of this game. And it's an Ashton United throw, long up the left at the right hand side. Ray wins the tackle. Winterbottom will collect. Don't do anything daft. He hits it long. Regbar picks it up well, and it's back to Winterbottom. Fair enough. Exchanging passes as Winterbottom plays a nice ball to Ray. Now into Kenyon. Back to Ray. Wolf. Mensah. Mensah back into Wolf. Takes a touch. Switches it across to Connolly. I've got a bad feeling about this. Winterbottom now knocks it long upfield. Mensah doesn't win the header. We don't win that tackle either. It's across to the right hand side. Harriet. Kenyon heads away. We've got some defending to do here. That looks offside. And it was offside. Fair enough, the confidence to play it around. You can't argue with that. Wolves on a 6.4 in midfield, but I think we're probably going to have to leave that as it is. And hopefully we can see this out. But we have got a corner. Cornick whips in. Evans and Medine go for it. Mensah now. Mensah, can he shoot? He can. And now... Oh, that's a big header. That's a big header from Wolf. He does well there to cut that out. And now more defending to do as Ashton put late pressure, and it is a corner to Ashton United. 1-0 up as we tick into injury time. It's whipped in left footed. Corner heads away. Can we get out to him? We've got 2 players chasing him down to block the cross. He gets the cross back in. Maguire and Winterbottom collects well. and I think that will be the time just to make a final change, just to kill a bit of time, and it will be Matty Wolf to come off for Jack Hodnett to hopefully just shore things up a little bit in that midfield, and also, like I said, kill a bit of time. A 1-0 win here is not a bad result at all if we can hold on. And what's the latest? How's Blythe going on while this is all happening? Gainsborough's winning. They're the closest bar, Blythe. And I don't know what's happening with Blythe. Still on 64, so I suggest they're losing. Ray wins that header well. 2 minutes to go, and we have a throw-in. Ray's taking it for some reason. Green back into Kenyon. Kenyon back to Ray. Ray knocks it down the left-hand side. Mensah wins the flick on. Now it's Nick Green into Cornett. We know he can strike him. And Isaiah Cornett, what a strike that is! Oh, I think it were a couple of episodes ago at Brackley where he got that last-minute equaliser. But that's a cracking finish. Ray knocks it well. Mensah, pay him his dues, did win the header well. Green, nice ball in. First time, right-footed, probably outside at foot. Catches the keeper napping. And that is a good day's work away at Ashton United. And that, hopefully, should give us a big boost. Especially if we have to play these going into the playoffs. Evans now collects, and Evans knocks it long forward. It's not to anybody in particular. But Ray wins that well. We are starting to look like a defensive unit, but they are in here. But Winterbottom, we can rely on him. We've actually got a goalkeeper that we can rely on, and that is massive. And we're trying to get out again now. Whip back to the left-hand side. That's it. Caught him offside, and I think, referee, that will probably just about do it. We were outstanding. That is a cracking result, that. Passionately. Very pleased with the performance. Cornett on an 8.3 at full time. Both centre-halves on good ratings, which I love to see. Regbar did well. There were no real disappointments, you'd have to say. And that puts us into 6th, and it also moves us 3 points clear of 8th with a superior goal difference. So I think what's going to happen now is, if we just have a quick look at the schedule, we've got 4 games left to go. We've got Whitbet, who are in 18th. We've got Halesowen, who are in 19th. Biggleswade, who are in 15th. And Spennymoor in 16th. So we've got all bottom half teams to play now. So what we shall do is, unless anything majorly bad happens, I'll play those 4 games, and tomorrow's episode will be the playoffs. Again, I'll do it the same as I did the last time. If it's 1, 2 or 3 games, we'll just have to see how it goes. And then hopefully Sunday will be a bit of a transfer special, depending, well, whichever league we're in. But yeah, that's the plan. If it all goes terribly pear-shaped, there may be an extra video tonight, or there might be one tomorrow. But the plan is playoffs tomorrow, all being well. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more of the content. And we'll see you all next time. Have a good evening. See you later.